The money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, money, money.
Dollar, dollar.
Hello and welcome to Money on the Floor Currency Trader. Right now I'm in the Euro US dollar 5-minute chart. Shows us in a triangle. The death cross came up and I took the death cross trade. All you need to take the trade is the X and the opposite candle. So if we're going to sell it, we have to have a red candle. We're on the super simple system. Now there's that trade and then there's all for one. So you got these three. You got to have three things in a row. Everything red, you sell it. You have one trade right here. You can't see it, but the red arrow is back there. We got the red candle. Everything right there is red, and we have a sell all the way down to the green arrow. Next trade wouldn't be till everything was green. Trade it all the way up. Exit on the X. Now once we get the X, we have the death cross trade, which is a sell trade because you don't take the trade till you got the X and the red candle. It's right there. So it's very simple. It's a fun system. Always active. Always a lot going on, and it makes money. I have another trade. I have another robot that's trading that is over here. It took a buy trade, and this is a simpler robot. It just needs the green arrow, green candle, and green on the money on the floor one. And it took a trade. So we'll see how that one plays out too. Just experimenting with these robots, trying to find out what works. But this super simple system is awesome. It's making nothing but money right now. So it comes with this one, and then we have the original system, which is the long term, where it just had a death cross trade to the top side for the US Japanese yen, which is good, which would be the same as the other trade that was going on. So it's great. They're both working out. And then what this is an early entry to the all for one, because eventually this will go green arrow, green candle, everything green. So you get a lot of systems here, a lot of stuff to play with. And if you like any of these systems or you want to make money in Forex, the website has the template on there where you can buy the system, the scalping system, which comes with all these systems, and lifetime updates if anything changes or anything better gets. Now I am going to come out with a robot eventually, and I would like for it to have robotic trading and to have confirmation where it asks you if you want to take a trade. So this way you could have them running on maybe 6 charts, and you would get a flag that says, hey, you want to take this trade? And you go check it out. Yes or no? No. Yes. Because sometimes it wants to take a trade up against support, and you don't want, or resistance, and you don't want to take that trade till after you cross it. This way you can wait to see if it's going to cross. If it crosses it, then you take it. If it's going to bounce, don't take it. Simple. So we're coming out with all that, but that won't be part of the robots will be separate. That'll be a separate deal. And I still perfecting them, so everybody keeps asking about them, but they're not ready yet. I'm still trying to find out what works the best. But if you want a system that'll make you money, that's easy to trade, that's fun to trade, this one right here is it. So it doesn't get any better than this. All right, you guys. Have a good day. We'll talk to you later. Any questions, please contact me at my email. And right now the system is $150. It has gone up, and it's going to continue to go up. The next spot will be $250. So, and after that, it won't even be for sale. So if you want this system and you want to have lifetime updates, you better act quick, because before you know it, it'll be gone. Anyway, have a great day. We will talk to you later. Bye-bye. Right now I'm in the Euro US dollar trade. We had the death cross trade, which was the yellow X with the red candle. It's pulled down into here. We're now getting the yellow X again. So I'm going to go ahead and exit for 40 bucks, take the money and run. So if it goes green again, it'll be time for another trade. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. Have a great day, you guys. That was the easiest 40 bucks I ever made. That's all I know. Anyway, bye-bye. We were just in that death cross trade and it gave us another X, so I got out to save the money just in case it goes the other way and we stay inside the triangle because nobody knows. But now it looks like it's wanting to continue to break support. Now, if it breaks support, it means it's going to go through our trend line and we're going to get red down here, which gives us the all for one trade. So we're almost to that point. Let's see what happens. And it's real strong to the downside. And right now the yen is not strong. No, this is in the euro US dollar, sorry. So the US dollar is definitely stronger than the euro. So it's definitely going to go to the downside, hopefully. There is no definitely in Forex trading. There's what if, what are you going to do? So you got to have your plan of attack all the time. So my plan of attack is I'm waiting for it to go red here. Once we got red here, I can jump into the all for one trade. Or it's going to bounce off of here and give us the X back again, and then I will have the death cross trade to the upside once I get a green candle. So those are my two what ifs. I'm waiting to see which one it's going to be because it's not up to me. So almost there. Yeah, I've learned not to jump the gun. Before I would say, okay, they're almost all there. That one's going to go, and then I would do the sell trade, and the thing would turn around and give me the X, and then go the other way. So I was like, okay, I'm going to wait this way. If it's wrong, it's a system. It's the 25% that's supposed to be wrong instead of me picking it wrong. It's always been a big problem with most systems I've traded is, after 10 years, you learn all this stuff, and all it does is make you not stick to a system. And this is one of the first systems I've actually been able to stick to without cheating. But this system gives me trades all the time that I don't get, I don't feel like I need to cheat the system. And anytime I do, I usually get spanked for it. So yes, you can get in early and maybe it works, but then the problem is you're breaking the rules. And once you start breaking rules, what other rules are you going to break? It's just never ending. There we go. It's all for one. Let's get in there. Let's go. There we go. We got our sell trade and we're on. So I will come back and let you know how this works out, guys. So anyway, we went from one trade, we exited, made $40. Now we're going to start the next trade. The robot took a trade, but it only got $1.82 because it turned around on it and the trailing stop got it out. So that's great. So we didn't make much on that, but hopefully on this one here we'll do pretty good. We already made 40 today, and I made more this morning because I had these two trades in here. So we'll see how this all works out. This is all from last night. So. But right now we're going to trade it down to here, which is pretty much the bottom of the triangle. I'm just happy to get the $100. So I'll take what the market gives me. If it looks like it's moving fast, I'll move the take profit down. You can always move the take profit down, but just don't move the stop. You get in trouble. Because every time I move the stop, I end up with a bigger loss. So what's the point? If it's going to go against me, it's going to go against me. Now, the other thing is, if this trade goes up above my green line, I don't have to hit my stop. I can just close it. Obviously, it's not going to work out. So I'm not here to hope and pray for a trade. If it's not going my way, I want out. So, and this line is my line in the sand. So if we cross above this trend line again, I'm out. That's it. End of story. So those are what I'm dealing with. Hopefully you guys are having a good day. This would be a good trade if anybody's looking for a trade. This is Euro US dollar to the downside. It looks like it's going to go. Let's see. Let's find out what we could get. I am predicting that we could go down to the bottom. So let's say right to there. What is that? 15 pips. So if we can get 15 pips, but I'm glad to get the $100. So I mean, I'll take the 10 pips and be happy. So anyway, have a good day. Not to throw all these trades on you. I just wanted you to see how this system works. That's all. This system's awesome. If you want to make money in the markets, this is where it's at, guys. Anyway, thank you again. Bye-bye. Right now, I'm still in the Euro US dollar pair, 5-minute chart. I'm in the sell trade. I don't pick this stuff. I don't even try to analyze the markets anymore. I just follow the system. That is it. And this system's giving me nothing but money. It's got the next trade coming down. We're already up $72. I just can't tell you how easy this system is to trade. We had the first trade was $40. The next trade was the all for one, which is the next trade coming down. Yeah, you can look at it and analyze, see this could have been a head and shoulders trade, and this is the neckline. We're trading off of that. I don't even worry about analyzing it. It doesn't matter to me. It matters to me the signal setting up. That's it. I just watch this. Anybody with no experience can do this. This system is so easy, it keeps me from cheating. Other systems, it took so long to get in the trade and so confusing that I would say, you know what? I see a head and shoulders here. I'm going to jump in and find out I'm wrong. Or I see we're in a triangle and we're going to break out and it was a head fake and took me the other way. I just follow the system. And if the system is wrong, I'm going to lose 5 pips most. But the system is right, I'm going to kill the market. I'm going to make a living. I'm going to be able to prove people that it can be done. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not here to brag. I'm just here to help you. So if you're looking for a system that can constantly make you money day in and day out, yes, there are days the market does not move. The market has to move. If the market doesn't move, or the market is very small moves, like on the holiday, that was horrible. You couldn't trade that. Not till the end of the day it started getting tradable. So I would play with it with a demo account, and then when I saw it start to move, I'd jump into my live money. Because I don't want to throw my money away. I hate losing. But losses come with this. So that's the problem. You got to be willing to lose. You're going to lose 5 pips to gain 15. That's all I can tell you. And it doesn't win all the time, but when it wins very well. And I don't have to think about it. I don't have to analyze it. I don't have to pay for a service. I don't have to do anything. But I just watch the template. The template tells me what I need to do. Like right now, we got our trailing stop. What's the worst? I get taken out there. What's that? $33? I'll take that. I'll take that every day. I just took 40 earlier. I'm hoping it goes down to the $100, but there's no guarantee. Now, if this thing gives me a morning star, I'm going to bail out. And a morning star is this pattern right there. Right here's one. Pretty much over here is one. It uses them a lot in here. So, this one here is an evening star right here, but then it went down, hit support, and then it pushed back up. So, you got morning stars and evening stars. On these pairs are very strong. So when I see those, I'm out. And it's pretty obvious I'm looking at one. Now, close and reverse is a little bit harder because once you do it, then you get out. But by then, you've already moved up probably to your stop. So. And also, these things here will give you a clue something's going on. You'll get a green arrow, or this will start turning green, and things will start going against you. But right now, everything looks very, very strong to the downside. Here's the trash man out there doing his job. You know why he's doing that job? Because he doesn't know how to trade Forex. If he knew how to do this, he would not be doing that job, trust me. It's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, trading Forex. But with this system, it simples it. I don't have to think anymore. Because when I thought, was what got me in trouble. It's designed for that. The market is designed to get you. It's designed by human nature. All those algorithms, all those other crazy things that they got out there, everything is designed against you. So that means you have to follow a system where you can not have to think, where you can be like a robot, and that's what this is. We had the death cross trade, one red candle, I'm in. I got $40, I got the X, I got out. The X disappeared, it crossed the trend line, and it gave me an all for one trade, so I took that. I just did what the chart said. And because of that, I'm being rewarded. So now if you can follow directions and follow a pattern, you can make money. Now, if you're one of those guys that just got to find the trades on your own and you cheat the system, yeah, it's not going to work for you. Nothing's going to work for you. because you got to do the same thing over and over. That's the problem. That's the problem with Forex. It's very boring. So now if you got a system that gives you trades all the time, and this is just one pair, you can have 3, 4 pairs going at one time. There's no reason why I couldn't sit up here with 8 monitors and do 8 trades at a time. It handles it for me. I didn't move the stop loss. I didn't do anything. I just pushed the button because the automated robot, it'll get me into a trade it'll get me into a trade up against support, and support will say, nope, you're going back down. And then by then it's too late and it's turned around. I took the stop out. That's the problem with robots. Humans can sit there and go, you know what? This is a good trade. I'm taking that. I don't take every one it gives me. If it tells me it wants to buy right here and I got a support line, it's got to cross that line. Then I'll buy it. Other than that, no. I'm not silly. I'm not a robot. I'm not stupid. So you got to have some sense in your head. And that's what these trend lines are for. These trend lines are here to tell you that you're in a triangle. Be careful. You can sell to the bottom of the triangle, but once you get there, be careful. You might be going back up. So before it goes too far, click out. A robot don't know to click out. A robot will let it go all the way to the stop, and you wish you were never in the trade. It's hard to program something to do everything for you that a human can do just by looking. So, but if you want a system where you can sit down for a couple hours in the moving market and make money, this is it. Now, we're going to be going into dead time here pretty soon, and there is no more trading. The trading will be done. This will be the last trade for today. From here, I go shopping, I go play golf, I work in the garden, I go help other people with their house projects, whatever I got to do to keep busy. Maybe play with the robots, try to make other ones, try to find what works. That's what it's all about. But if you want what works, I've already found it for you. It's right here. I just can't tell you enough how good this is. We went from $40 to $65. We're already up $105 today. Yes, I got to click it out to get that, but I'm hoping to get the whole 100. Now, whether we get there or not, nobody knows. But I got a trailing stop that's going to keep coming down. Right now, I'm locked in at $33, and that's a good feeling. No, I'm either going to get 33 or 100, and pretty soon it'll be 45 and 50 and 60 or 100. So, and then eventually I just get the 100, or I get whatever's in case number 2 as it grows. So, it's a great way to trade. I can't tell you how it's fun. It's exciting. So, and it's easy on the eyes. It's easy to understand. It's nothing complicated. It gives you an in and an out. There's none of this. You get in, and if it goes to here, get out. Or if you want profit target 2 or profit target 3, there's none of that stupid stuff. It doesn't work. None of that stuff works. If it works, you wouldn't be listening to me. I'm just telling you what works for me. I pay my bills by this account. I take care of my family with this account. And I don't just have this account. I got like 6 accounts. So as you grow your money, you start moving into different accounts. You can make $100 and have $100 in 3 accounts. So instead of $100, you made $300. See what I mean? See the difference? That's what it's all about. That's what you want to get to. And yes, I can just trade 2 lots on here, but that starts messing with your mind. When I trade 1 lot, it's simple. But if I copy my trades from here into another account, now I'm making, instead of the $140, I'm making that times 3. And eventually, I'm going to try to do it for everybody. I'm going to do not a signal service, but we're going to do a trade copier service. But, I'm trying to build up my reputation. I'm still enjoying what I'm doing. So eventually, that's the goal. The goal is to not sell the system anymore. The goal is to keep the system secret, just mine, and whoever else has bought it, and that's it. And they'll have that for lifetime and lifetime updates, anything I change. Other than that, we will go to a trade copier service. Because by then, I don't know if I even want to do trade rooms anymore. I don't know what I want to do. I might be on vacation all the time. So we'll see. Life changes as it goes. But right now I'm excited, and it's changed my life, and I'm just trying to help other people that need help so that they can get their lives changed. I trade for a living, and I'm just trying to prove to you it can be done. Because for the longest time, I wasn't sure if it could be done. I almost was certain it could not be done. I was almost ready to give up. So then I met Robert, and things got getting a little bit better, and then he started liking some of the stuff I started coming up with, and I started putting little systems together, and he laughed at some of them, but then he liked them, and he says, wait a minute, this works pretty good. It worked good, but not great. Still couldn't make a living doing it. It's this system. I had one before this that was pretty close. It was very good, but still more complicated. It's more like a moving average crossover. If not, you wait this out. The only reason you would click out is if you get the green arrow and one of these two things down here went green. If that's the case, click out. But right now, they're both red. Everything's telling me down. There's not one thing telling me up except for that green arrow. So therefore, we're just hitting support, and I'm waiting to see if we're going to break it or go back up. Now, if it's going to go back up, it's going to tell me by these things down here going green. See, right now, it's telling me that it wants to go down. So I'm going to make more money because I waited. Now, if one of these would have went green, would have got the green arrow or a green bar, I would click out. I wouldn't even hesitate. It's important to know how to work the system, and that's what I'm trying to do with this videotape, is to help you guys trade the system. Because now I've been trading it enough, I understand how it works. It's taken me a while to figure it out. It's very simple, but there's little things like that happen that make you panic. So if I get the green arrow and one of these two things go green, I exit. Or if I have enough money and I get the green arrow, I could just exit. Take the money and run. Nothing wrong with that. But right now, I would rather the $100 than the $35 or the $60. That's my goal. So I was willing to take that chance. So that's a decision you will have to take. Because at that time you get the green arrow, you got $60. You want to take a chance for a little bit more or exit there. So we're all different. We all have different tolerances for trading. And that's a personal decision that you have to make. But I'm just letting you know the two decisions you could make. Either exit or wait, because neither one of these other things lined up with it. And right now it looks like it was a good decision, but this could turn around again in a heartbeat. It's a 5-minute chart. They're very sporadic. They're crazy. See, right now we're getting the green arrow again. And I'm waiting to see if we get any confirmation down here. If I get confirmation, now see, we got one confirmation that says we might be going back up. That's what these trend lines are for, to let us know we might have a problem. And also we got the yellow X. Now when we get the yellow X, it's over. So it's over. I take the money and run. It may still go down more, but the X, 9 times out of 10 is correct. Most likely we're going to get a green candle. It's going to go back up to the top up in here. But I wanted to show you how the trade ended and how to work the trade. And that is the best way to work the trade, is how I did it. But if you have the system, you can decide on your own how to handle it. I'm just showing you how I deal with it to give you a proper look so you never panic. Because that's one thing with this system, you never panic. There's no reason to. That's what I like about it. Where normally you trade Forex, it's panicky. Everybody's nervous. Everybody's on edge. Now this may break this and keep going. But we had the X, and to me it wasn't worth taking a chance. That's all. All right, guys. Have a great day. I just wanted you to see how this thing ended and to see how I handled it. So we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.